Hi there, welcome to Gong Show Garage. Today we're going to do a quick video on the Honda 5 horsepower, 2500 psi, 2.3 gallons per minute, 5750 cleaning units. This is actually the good old days when they rated the pressure washer pumps properly. This one here, it shows you the psi, and here it gives you the gallons per minute, which equals your cleaning units. So they don't do that on them anymore. They always just talk about psi, which is not really as important, because the higher the psi, the more damage you can create. So at least this one has got the specs on it that you can see real nice and easy. And this one here, we've got a kind of a different way of changing the oil on it. I'm going to try and get the camera underneath there. As you can see, that's the drain plug right there. And it takes a 9 or a 6 mil Allen key. So if this was my particular unit, I would actually probably punch a hole in the bottom so that the oil could drain straight through. But we're just going to use this lid here. We're going to drain it onto here and then spill it all over the place into a pan. And to drain the crankcase, they were smart enough to do like on the other video that we did. This one here has also got a drainage hole so it can go right into the pan, and this one's a 12 mil. So for right now, we're just going to start draining the oil out of it, and we're going to see what it looks like. So now, as you can see, we're draining the oil out. You can see it's pretty black and disgusting. There's not a hell of a lot in there, so actually I'm going to probably say that his pump was a little bit low on oil. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to pour some fresh pump oil in. As you can see, this pump oil here, it's actually designed for the BE pumps, but any pump oil will work fine. But what you want to do is make sure that there's no detergents or anything like that in there. Pump oil is specific for pumps. So what we're going to do is just pour some in and just flush out the pump as best as we can. Perfect, that should be good. And then we'll put the plug back in, and then we'll fill her up, and that'll be that part done. Okay, as you can see, what we did is put some cardboard underneath just to get it nice and level. And we're going to pour it in, and our recommendation to you is when you're doing this, you'll see that it'll get into the hole, and it goes from being empty to overfilled real fast, and you're going to drain more out like you saw in our last video. Whoa, you did that nicely. Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay, so what we're doing now is we're going to quickly drain the hole. What size wrench was that again?
12 mil.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Get the can underneath. Is it ugly?
It's ugly. It's ugly.
Ugly.
Haven't done proper servicing on this for a while, so I'm glad I'm at your garage.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to pour some fresh oil into the funnel, and we're going to watch what comes out. Perfect, that should be good.
Okay.
All we're doing now is we're just forcing the last of the uglies out of the block. We're going to put the drain plug back in, and we're going to fill it up. And like everything else, we're going to put a little bit of Lucas in there for the oil and a little bit of Duralube for the metal. We just put a splash of each. And I use any economical synthetic oil, Formula One, Pennzoil, whatever I can get on sale. And we'll fill it back up, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
We'll pull her out, and let's do a quick measurement on it. Now, as you can see, we've just put the plug back in, making sure to do that. This is a little overkill, but we're doing for the purpose of the video. You want to make sure that your pump is fairly level, your block is pretty level.
There's a mark right there. It's right at the top.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, in this part, what we're going to do is we're going to quickly show you how we're going to take out the spark plug.
.9/16 socket for these suckers.
Perfect. Good call.
13/16, sorry.
Same thing.
Just missing a few 16s.
That's all right. Let's see how it looks. So it looks like it's burning pretty clean. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure the gap on it, and we're just going to put it through my spark plug cleaner, and we're going to put it back in. Okay, so in this part what we're going to do is we're going to show you that this is the air filter. We've already replaced this one. But as you can see, it's all nice and clean in here. New air filter. That just pops in. Pretty straightforward. Spark plug's clean. And
What we run there is an NGKR BPR6ES.
so if you're ever changing your spark plug, take it in with you into the place, and it's easier to match up if you have the numbers on the plug.
Yeah.
Sometimes just knowing what pressure wash it is doesn't cut it. So we're going to put that one back in, and hopefully we'll be firing it up soon. One of the things I really want to quickly touch base on, nowadays the new fuels that they've come out with don't have very much stabilizers in them anymore. And not only that, a lot of them contain ethanol and methanol. You do not want to run ethanol and methanol through these carbs. They may say it's good up to 10%, but you don't want to do it. So what I've been using is our Chevron 94 octane, because I know it has no ethanol and methanol. And what I do is I make sure my gas is no more than 90 days old. I know a lot of people think, oh, I'll just run that gas through. But think about it. You're running that old dead gas through, and it gets like a Varsol inside your carburetor. You don't want to do that. So anyway, keep your gas fresher than 90 days. And make sure that it contains no ethanol, methanol. You can buy ethanol, methanol shield. It's about 11 or 12 bucks for a small bottle. But once again, you're increasing your costs, and it's one more problem to deal with. So just make sure you don't use ethanol, methanol in your carburetor. Okay, in this part of the video, we just want to show you that you want to run the air or run the water through the line. What I do is I tie a rag around the handle and just let it run for a couple minutes just to make sure I've got no air in. And I will shake the pump just to make sure I got no air in it before I fire it up. Thank you very much for watching Gong Show Garage. If you have any comments, likes, or questions, please put them in the comment section. Hit like and subscribe. And remember, as always, have a great day. Thanks, Rodney.